nice video for y'all today. Y'all see the title. Of course, I'm about to help y'all big time, man, because this is a long task. But if you put some time in and focus up, y'all will get these tasks done as quick as possible. Yes, I'm talking about those build specialization tasks that we have in NBA 2K26. Of course, we got 5 different categories. We got finishing, we got shooting, we got playmaking, we got defense, and we got rebounding. I'm about to give y'all all the tips and tricks that y'all need. Trust me, it's not going to take long, and it's very simple, of course. So without further ado, let's get to the video.
Green in your face, you better hold that. Cross between the legs, snatch back. Now you broke in this game time. Brutal sim dog. Any challenge can contain my hunger when it's playtime. You better get the name right. The 2K guru, you better know it. Get your popcorn ready, cause there's a movie showing. Highlight real of the best. 1 through 5, I'm a threat. IQ top notch, on ball like the rest.
I need you to head to the Street King Courts right now. It's very simple, of course. Let me pull up the map real quick. As soon as you pull up the map, it's right by the top right of the map right here. Let me zoom in real quick. Here it is. And very simply, just walk through the door and follow my steps right now. While we doing this process, I need to put y'all up on something, y'all. If you want some statistics and data to give you that extra advantage over your competition in 2K, of course, NBA 2K Labs have a service, a premium service. And of course, you could use the code BrutalSim to get 20% off. They got statistics, data will give you that little extra edge that you need to dominate the competition, man. You can't say a boy never hook y'all up on nothing. That's BrutalSim, of course, for 20% off. So you can't say a boy never hook y'all up on nothing, all right? So let's get back to finishing. Now you need to focus on finishing close, right? Or pretty much close shots. Now it's very simple, of course. When you look at the lineup of players to play against, I recommend these 3. These are the shortest players here. So you can pretty much finish over them very easy. So either one of these will do, especially if you got a high layup on. You don't even necessarily need a high layup to finish over these 3. You just need to be able to time your layup, y'all. And it's pretty simple, of course. Now you could pretty much choose anybody you want to run with to get these tasks done. But I like to play with 2 specific players, of course, because you could throw lobs to them. They could shoot. They got a nice little all-around game. So these are the 2 right here, the one with the wizard hat and the one with the little hoodie on his head. I'm not going to be really specific with the names, but that's neither here nor there. All right. And then the task is very simple now. Finish the game as quick as possible and get as much layups as possible. Very simple, not that challenging, and this might take longer. The cutscenes is the one thing I wish you could skip all of them, man, but you really can't. All right. So I'm going to fast forward this whole process, of course, because we're not trying to keep y'all here all day. Now, I wouldn't advise y'all dunking like I just did, of course. I want y'all to focus more on finishing within the paint, of course, make those close shots. And, you know, if you could hit a little teardroppers here and there within the paint, that would be nice. But focus on finishing within the paint with layups and not dunks. And it's that simple, y'all. So what I do, I might call the screen here and then very simple. And then now for this one, it's just rinse and repeat, y'all. Very simple. Bait them. Let it get off these shots as quick as possible because you're really trying to get these games done as quick as possible. You might just run past him and get a simple layup because he's so short, or just call for a screen based on how you feel or whatever you feel to do. But that's the simple process. Now, they're not going to hit all their 3s. Trust me, none of them are that really good at shooting 3s. So it's going to be so easy for you to give up a few 3s here and there. Now, if you're going for defense, it's a little bit different. You can make some adjustments. So if you're going for rep, it's a little bit different, of course. You could just beat them and run for and make a wide jump. Look at how easy it is to bully him, man. But it's pretty much a very simple process. You want to rack all of these layups up, or these close shots, or these shot within the keys up. It's going to be so easy. You're not going to, time just going to blow by without you even studying. You could do something else while you do this as well. So this is finishing. Now let's move on to the shooting. Now in the shooting bad specialization task, you got to get as much shots up as quick as possible. When it comes to 3s or middies, you got to choose one and then stick to it. Now I'm going to send you the same exact place, of course. Remember, they got some short guys there, but you could bully, and you're trying to get these games over as quick as possible, y'all. Once again, any of these 3 guys is who I would recommend you go and play against, because it's going to be easy money, because pretty much none of their contests will count as a contest. So you can walk up to their face and shoot the shot without any penalties at all, man. So anyways, You could pretty much select whoever you want to play with, random and it doesn't matter, because you focus about getting these shots off. And you, if you want me to recommend a jump shot, put it in the comment section, man. A nice jump shot that you don't have to stress out with is just equip something like a Kevin Durant. Once you get the shooting, now I'm sure if you select shooting, you probably got high shooting. So Kevin Durant is a really consistent jump shot if you want one. All right, just put this out there. Kevin Durant, just regular Kevin Durant. Just go out there, and the game is pretty fast, so the shot is pretty fast, so you could get that off at a high clip again. So once again, I'm gonna fast forward the process, because you know, with all these cutscenes, this is the longest part of the process, just waiting throughout these cutscenes. Then we can't necessarily skip. And it's pretty much the same strategy defensively. I'm gonna bait, run and jump and contest the shot, run right up to their face and pull the jump shot. Now I suggest rhythm shooting, because to me, especially in these modes, it's way easier than button, but either one will do once you know your jump shot. So what you notice is I'm making circles right here just to get an easy jump shot, just to try and make them miss. And I'm running right up to them, doesn't matter. A little size up, you know what I mean? A little escape and shoot. Very simple. You're not gonna see any contest on these short player. So it's very, very simple. Again, I bait them, pull that jump shot. I don't even care who runs at me at this point, because the game mode is not that high either way. You could pretty much shoot on most people. And look at me, I'm giving enough space and contest the shot, and we go again. Oh, I'm doing too much right here. I am doing too much, trying to feel myself a little bit too much, right? But anyways, let's get back to the task at hand. You're trying to be efficient as possible. That big one came and contest me this time. Then they put me outside the game. That kind of annoyed me, but that's neither here nor there. Do not judge your boy, all right? I'm way more efficient than I'm doing it right now. See, very simple task. So you're trying to get as much shots up as quick as possible, no holds bar, and you will get these games over it as quick as possible. And one thing I forgot to mention is look at that yellow bar at the bottom there. As soon as you fill up, the game is over. I think I'm about to miss 2 shots back to back. But once you play too consistent, the games will be finished before you even hit 21. Yeah, I think I missed this as well, man. But as soon as you finish that bar, it'll be it, man. That's it for the game. So here is the last shot, of course. Very simple. Contested, not really, because he's short, and that's the end of the game. Very quick, very efficient. Trust me, you're gonna rack up these numbers like nothing. So let's move on to the next one, which is playmaking, which is what I specialized in first. You know me, it's always priority for me to get this up there, and these +2 is gonna go crazy on lightning launch, of course, man. So anyways, let's get to the task at hand. So for playmaking, we got focus on assists and trying to get these games over as quick as possible. Same strategy, bait, and I'm going to speed it up. And what I like to do is run a bunch or call for a bunch of pick and rolls. Now, based on how the defense play, I might throw to the corner, which is why I like to select these two, because these two could actually hit shots pretty decent or at a decent clip. But again, bait my guy as much as possible so he could get the shot off, so I could get these possessions off as quick as possible. And then call a pick, make a simple pass or read, and then we go from there. Very simple. Now, if I'm going for my points or trying to max out my player, I'll have a video for y'all coming soon with that, by the way. I like to throw lobs, so I might play a little bit different. But if I'm just trying to get assists, it's all about making reads at this point, right? So most times it's throw it to the rim, easy lob, but based on how quick or how they're reading, and look how quick that game was done, y'all. Very quick. No cut or skip, and the game was done very fast. I think I got this game probably over within about 3 minutes or so. You could get these games over within 3 minutes. I can't even make this up. So let's move on to one of the most difficult one, of course, is defense, because you gotta focus on steals and you gotta focus on blocks. So steals is out the way with how the steals work right now with NBA 2K26. So of course we're going for blocks, and it's very easy again. So you select one of the short guys because they're easier to block clearly, and then you bait and just, I'm going to show you all. Let me fast forward this whole process again. Select whoever you want to play with. It really doesn't matter. But who you play against is key, because I need you to focus on blocks and good shot contest. Let me skip forward real fast to show you all the strategy. It's all about giving him some space to initiate the jump shot animation, running and contesting the shot. In your rinse and repeat. Get a shot off, of course, to get the possession over as quick as possible. Remember the yellow bar, by the way. Give some space, get a jump shot off, run, contest. Very simple. You keep stacking these up. These do count towards what you're trying to get done. You could even focus on blocks or that, and of course you want to see me getting some blocks as well. It's not like I'm not going to be getting blocks, right? Jump, there it is right here. and you keep doing that, and you won't get the timing down pat the more you do it. You know, it took me a few rounds before I really get the clear block. Again, give the space, run. See, very simple. And you keep stacking them up like this. Keep stacking them up. It's easy, y'all. It's easy. It's not rocket science. It's not that challenging either. And you keep giving them space, running, and the all-out aggressive jump for the block is successful, especially against these shorter builds, right? So I'm giving them again. Jump, you see, very simple. Keep racking them up, keep racking them up. Very simple process. And they're not that great of a shooter. Trust me, they might hit here and there, but as far as hitting a contested or consistent shots, it's not gonna happen. Trust me, you ain't gotta worry about that at all. Same strategy again, give them some space. There it is, man. Look how easy they are to rack up. Easy. They might get them some fluky layups here and there, but you not gonna be that challenging. Come down to the next side of the floor and hit your shot. So hopefully that helped you all out. Now let's move on to the next task at hand, which is rebounding. Now this is the simplest one out of the whole lineup because all you gotta focus on is getting boards. Now this, especially unless you got a center or something, like for me, this is not a center. So again, street courts or street king courts is what I recommend. And you select somebody who can shoot and let them shoot these wide open shots. Now what I recommend is you look at your opponent's stats, and it could tell you, look at the bottom right down there, if they're good at shooting threes or not, and select one of them and then leave them open for the possessions, which will then leave you open to get easy rebounds. Now next thing, you go with teammates who can't necessarily rebound as much. Go by height order. Most of these short players can't rebound that well, and it will make your life so much easier, right? So let's fast forward to the next process and let's get into it, of course. And this one is all about not playing defense, just leaving him let him get his shots off, and you just secure the boards. It's easy money. This is by far the easiest one, and you just try to score to get these games over with again as quick as possible. Now I ain't gonna front y'all, this one he might actually hit. Nah, he didn't hit this one. Again, you keep racking them up. Very simple. Dunk. Next possession, go back into the paint, and you stand here. I think this one he hits for sure. I'm like, bro, you ain't even got no high three, man. But against it's 2K26, so you're gonna give it a pass. Again, dunk or whatever, just get the possessions over with as quick as possible. Give him even that mid-range shot, the three shot, it doesn't matter. Wide open shot. His stats say he can't shoot threes. Again, this is not rocket science. It's just high IQ thing. Just look and read, and based on how the player is, you just play accordingly, man. And then you just keep racking up these boards. So that's all I got for you all, of course. Hopefully this video will help you all out. It should help you get these tasks done as quick as possible. Yeah, if you keep playing, just go multiplayer, eventually you'll get these done. But trust me, you will have to actually dedicate some time to getting these done in NBA 2K26. So again, hopefully this video helped you all out. If you're your first time to the channel, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out NBA 2K Labs premium service and use that code BRUTALSIM to get that 20% off. They got so much statistics and data that will give you that competitive advantage over your competitors. Anyways, have a blessed one. Till next time, be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Notification bell is key and free. Peace.